Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing a top 10 farm models. I just thought I'd do this vid because I wanted to show you my opinion on some of my models. So I've picked these models based on how robust they are, how good they look, how well detailed they are, but also I want to say some of them I wouldn't put a Viking model over a really good Britain's model, just because it's more well detailed, because they're obviously Viking models are made to be more detailed than Britain's. So I'll stop my rambling, let's get into the video. So coming in at number 10 is the RC John Deere 8345R from Suzuki. Now this is an RC tractor. I'm not actually basing it on it being RC. I've taken the front A-frame out of the front. I just think Suzuki models look way better that way. So it's been a really good, robust model for me. I think the tyres on it look really good. The rims as well, especially for Suzuki. The front grille also looks really nice as well, and I just think it looks really nice. The paint on it's really nice. I think Suzuki really did a good job with their RC models. I think for their price they definitely put a lot more detail into them compared to most of the standard ones. So moving on, number 9 is, God, this is a big one. This is the John Deere S69Ti combine from Britain's on tracks. So I really like this combine because I really used to like combines on tracks, and I used to love a really big combine, and this one's a really nice model. It's actually pretty rare as well. I really don't have many problems with it as well. It's got a nice back opening door here and a sliding ladder as well. Obviously the auger folds out as well. The tracks on it aren't that good, to be honest. They don't roll all that well unless you're really pushing down hard on it. So that's the only thing I'd really complain about, as well as if you can see, the rear wheels are actually a bit wider than the front tracks, which kind of annoys me. But other than that, really solid model. It's got nice folding wind mirrors as well, and also the steps there do fold out. So next up we've got at number 8 another CQ RC model. This time it's the John Deere 7310R. This one, it's a really nice model. It's got folding wind mirrors as well, obviously. This one's not the controlled version. It's RC on the Bluetooth app. This one's got really nice rims as well. The paint job's really good on it. Obviously it's got a RC hitch on it, which is a really nice detail. Anything I'd say is these cogs here, these do stand out a bit if you look at them compared to the bonnet, but I know that there's not really much other way to make the front loader remote controlled. But the standout thing about this model that I really like is the headlights. I think these are probably the best headlights I've seen on a model tractor. I mean, they're so realistic. They look great. They're better than the Viking models, I think. I know that's maybe because they do work, but I mean, they're amazing. They look fantastic. I don't know whether they look as good on camera as they do in real life, but they really do look great. So, next up at number 7 is the Britain's John Deere 3140. Really nice model this, really nice. Really, nothing really faulty about it. The in-cab detail stands out a lot. I mean, it's got, from me having experience driving a 2140, I mean, the levers, they are like that in the real deal. So, yeah, it does look really good in the cab, and I think Britain's did a really good job with these. Obviously, they're pretty hard to come by these days. They cost a lot of money as well, but I mean, they are definitely worth having. Definitely worth having in your collection. They're really nice models. Only thing I would say is they've got these really wobbly Britain's wheels, and Britain's are pretty guilty of having that problem with quite a few of their models. But other than that, there really isn't much to go wrong with one of these. So, at number 6, we've got another Britain's model, and this is the little David Brown 996. So, I think the paint looks really good on this model. It's really nice. It's got a nice little exhaust as well. And I love that it's got, if you can see, it's got a model ram there. And that simulates the steering on the wheel. And the wheels have a really good steering as well, if you can see there. I do kind of wish the rims were painted. I might actually do that myself, just because they do look way better painted than they do in that sort of plasticky orange colour. Obviously, it's got a nice Britain's hitch on it, and the things I would say about it is I think the spacing between the wheels is too big. I think the wheels should be more under the mud guards, which kind of annoys me, and that's the only thing I really have a problem with this model. And I kind of wish they did add a little bit more detail in the cab as well. But other than that, I think the paint looks great on it. I think it really does look like a really fantastic model from that angle. So, at number 5, we have got the Ford TW25. This is one of my latest models. I think it's a really good model from Britain's. One of these are pretty hard to come by as well. Same with the 3140. They're very popular. So yeah, I'm really glad I got one of these. Love TWs, obviously. It looks so good. Yeah, great model. The paint looks really nice. I think it might be a tad of a too dark shade. It does look lighter on camera than it does in real life, but there you go. That's just life. It's got a nice wind mirror detail there, and these nice little headlights that stick out. The front grille, I kind of wish was a bit of a sort of less metallic grey colour, like on the real thing, but what can you do? It does look really good though, and it is another model that is guilty of the wobbly Britain's wheels, which is kind of annoying because it kind of makes the quality look like it's worse than it is. But other than that, faultless model. It hasn't got as good in-cab detail as the 3140 does, but it is a really nice model. So, next up, we've got the New Holland 11090 from Ross. This is 1 in 3,500 pieces, I believe. It is a rare model. It's a really nice model as well from Ross. It's in the New Holland terracotta livery. The rims are painted really nicely. It's got really nice step details, if you can see there. The steps are they have got holes in them like the real deal. It's got a really nice front weight bit there as well, and the front looks really nice, like the real tractors do in real life. Really like the look of them in real life, definitely. Very iconic tractor, obviously. It's got some pretty decent in-cab detail. It's quite dark in there, but I can't really show you on camera that well, but it is a really nice model in cab. And it's got nice moving links as well. And I really like these links because you can fit Britain's and Suzuki implements on them. So they're not just made for the higher end implements. It's also got a little top link thing there that fits onto Ross implements. And it's got a nice little metal tow hitch as well. And also, lastly, the back lights are painted quite nicely. So, top 3 now. My number 3 model is going to have to be the Suzuki John Deere 7530. Again, this is a pretty rare model, actually. A lot of people really like this Suzuki model, and I think it's a standout Suzuki model. It really is exceptional for what they're meant for. They are meant for play, but this one, it really does shine. It looks amazing. Start off with the rims are really nice. I'll just go get my 6920, which also is a decent model, but as you can see, the rims on the 7530 are just way better. I mean, they haven't got these great big metal bits in them. They do look pretty realistic, which is really nice to see. It's got the Starfire as well, albeit not that good, but it's got it. It's got a beacon there as well, and the folding wind mirrors. It's got a nice opening bonnet as well, and the bonnet does look exceptional. It's made out of pure metal. The front lights are very good on it. Definitely resembles the 30 series very well. A nice front grille, and the number on it is really nicely detailed. The rear end is pretty good as well. It's got nice big tyres on it, nice really big tyres from CQ, and I think that just makes the model look like even more of a beast than it is. Only thing I would say is I don't really like the steering thing on knob on the top, but I mean they're CQ models. They are made to be played with. Unfortunately, that does kind of hinder the detail model side of it, but to be honest, it's not that big of a deal. So other than that, yeah, really good model. So at number 2, we have got my only Viking model, and that is the John Deere 6250R. My first Viking model, yeah. Recently picked it up. It's an exceptional model. I mean, what can you say? Viking really are amazing, as amazing as I've seen. Front linkage, all very nicely detailed, exactly like the real thing. Nice front PTO as well, and the painted rims on it just make it look so much better than the plastic ones. I mean, it doesn't show up that well on camera, but if you have one of these in real life, or if you've seen one, you know that the rims just look amazing. Yeah, it's got a nice opening bonnet as well. Some good detail in the engine as well. The lights look pretty good on it as well, which is nice to see. It's got nice folding wind mirrors as well. And it's got Starfire 6000, I believe, on the top, which looks very nicely detailed. The diesel and AdBlue caps are also nicely coloured in there as well. And obviously you got that iconic 6R light sequence up there, which looks really good on it. And obviously from Viking you get opening doors and also back door as well, with the 50k symbol on it as well. Rear end, while I'm here, looks really good as well. It's got nice big beefy tyres on it, and you can see all the remote PTO button and the links and the hydraulic top link as well. And that's got some really nice stickers on it, as you can see, warning sign. The top link does fold up and down, and the links go up and down as well. They are a bit tight, but that's nice so that it holds your implements up well. It's also got a drawbar with a pin in it as well, and also a nicely detailed PTO cover as well. The lights don't look that good on camera, but they are really nice as well. And it's got a nice number plate up there as well. I don't believe the sunroof opens, which could be a minor flaw if you think of it like that. But to me, this is definitely one of the best models in my collection by far. Purely just because of the detail of it. I mean, it's amazing. So, the wait is over, guys. My number one model is the Britain's John Deere 3650. I know this might come as a bit of a surprise, but I might be a bit biased because the 3650 is my favourite tractor, but this model is really amazing to me. Definitely my favourite in my collection. I just think it looks really amazing. Obviously got the really nice 50 series black grille, and I think the black and the green colour scheme works really well on it compared to the 3140, which is why that one's lower down on the list. The mud guards could be a bit better detailed, and the thing I really wish this one had was beefier tyres, so I'm hoping to send it off to someone or buy some tyres for it to make it look much beefier, and I think that'll make it just far better. It's got a nice detailed toolbox there as well, and it's got the same good in-cab detail as the 3140 does. No opening top roof, but hopefully I can get someone to do that for me. And I've also cut the beacon off the top, as I'm going to be putting beacons on it as well. It's got the Britain's classic hitch there as well, and it's got nice details. Obviously the 6 cylinders there as well, and the steps are true to life as well, and a really nice 3650 label there as well. And if you can see, I know you can't see on camera, but it does say Power Cycle on there, like the real thing. And the front, you got the iconic 50 and 40 series lights on it as well, that big friendly look that they have, and some really nice rim dishes as well, like on the real tractors in real life, and obviously the hubs as well. So yeah, that's about it for this one. Obviously got the air intake there as well, and the exhaust. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, please do leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below what you thought and your opinions of my models. If you preferred any of the others compared to this one, then do tell me down below. I'll be interested to see your thoughts. So thank you very much guys for watching again, and I'll see you in the next vid.